What up, though, man? It's James Vergallo of Gallo with Genius, man. In this video, man, I want to talk about the game that took place tonight between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Bengals. The Bengals won this game, man, 19-17 against my Steelers. As we approach the playoff season, man, things is gearing up, man. It's about to be that time of the year. One game elimination on the quest to the Super Bowl in New Orleans. And although my Pittsburgh Steelers have made the playoffs, we've been on a 4-game losing streak, and the Bengals have been on a 5-game winning streak after winning tonight. And I knew we would lose this game. I don't know what's going on with the offensive personnel with the Steelers offense, man, but I know Russell Wilson was looking like he was the answer once he, was granted the starting job, but I just don't believe he's fluent enough to be a starting quarterback if he doesn't have a substantial run game, because Russell has always been the type of player that he likes to crank up once like he's down by like 21 or something, and then he just wants to become magical. That's always been like his thing, especially if he doesn't have like a defense and a running game to bail him out. Now I know no quarterback can, win it on their own, but he doesn't have the offensive he's not an offensive threat like a Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrows. He's never been that way in his career. And tonight, it was just what I predicted. I predicted in my mind it would be like a low scoring game, manageable. They'll come out slow and then find some magic at some point, but they'll run out of time. I wish I had a did what you call it. I wish I could have did like a preview video or prediction video. That's the word, where I could have said that. But anyway, let's get into it. So Joe Burrows came out swinging in the beginning of this game. First drive, they scored a touchdown. Jamar Chase had multiple catches. He ended up ending the game with like 10 catches, 96 yards, and a touchdown. Joe Burrows, he did his thing, man. He will be the MVP this year for me if they had a better record. But he ended the game 37-46, almost getting 300 yards, equal touchdown interception ratio with 1. Russell Wilson 17-31, 148 yards, 1 touchdown. In the first half, dude had like almost beneath 50 yards, and then I think it was the third quarter. No, it was the second quarter. He found the rhythm with like a no huddle, and no, that was the fourth quarter. Pardon me. He found like a rhythm in a no huddle, and got a touchdown to the tight end. But the first touchdown we got was with Najee. Najee ended up, what I'm saying, he kind of got hurt in the game. And the biggest storyline from this game, honestly, for the Steelers Nation is George Pickens. This is the worst game he's probably ever had in his life as a football player. I don't know what could have been worse than what he did tonight. He might as well shouldn't even suited up. He only had 1 yard. I know he only had 1 catch that equaled no yards, and every other time he was targeted, I think he was targeted maybe 6 times. He dropped every pass. Dude even got into it with his own fans. I don't know what's going on in George's head, but it's clearly something off with that dude. That dude be mad about everything. He mad if we losing. He mad if we winning. He mad if he don't get the ball. He mad if he get the ball. I just don't understand that dude. It's like he just got to be mad about something. It's got to be a serious conversation held at the end of the offseason about George Pickens, man, because whatever his potential is, it won't be reached in Pittsburgh. At least if it is, it can't be under Mike Tomlin, and it can't be, with Russell Wilson. We're gonna be a first round exit. It's not really much to talk about in this video because the Bengals won and they're on fire. Trey Hickerson, you know what I'm saying? He was the MVP of this game, that defensive end. He's a dog. I always been a fan of him. And he was getting back there, getting sacks, and every time he took like the TJ Watts energy, man. He made a big play every time it was needed for them to make one, and his presence was felt. And he showed why he's the leading sack leader in the NFL. I honestly believe he should be Defensive Player of the Year. That's my opinion. But Pittsburgh, man, it's nothing we're gonna be able to do on offense, man. This is the kryptonite of this team. Defense is respectable. Special teams. Um, Austin ended up dropping. No, he fumbled the ball, I believe. The receiver Austin, they had him at on special teams for I don't know if it was a kick return or punt return. I forgot, but he fumbled the ball or something like that. But we ended up getting even because the Bengals on special teams, after we had a 3-and-out on offense, the kicker, when the kicker kicked the ball or whatnot, somebody on the Bengals team, his foot kicked the ball, and Cameron Hayward's little brother was able to recover the ball. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even think we scored on that drive when we got the ball back. And it's like Russell is just too stagnant on offense, man. I never liked the idea of us getting away from Justin Fields because he's young, but I understand like in the passing game, he's really not that much better, but I just think he needed more time. But I think Mike Tomlin was looking at it like, well, Russell being a veteran and having Super Bowl experience and being a Super Bowl champion, you got to respect the veteranship. I kind of ain't mad at that, but I think, you got to go with Justin Fields because at least if, the offense breaks down, you always know because he's a threat. He's the second fastest quarterback in the NFL after Lamar Jackson. It's Lamar Jackson, then Justin Fields, man. Like, we just ain't utilizing all of that offense that we got. And we start off too slow, man. We got a potentially great tight end. I can't say dude last name, but y'all know who he is. It start with an F. And we got Darnell Washington. He's 6'7". You can use him more on the receiver end. Dude is 6'7", man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a hard person to bring down. So I don't understand, like, you got all these big receivers with George Pickens and Mike Williams, you know what I'm saying, both above 6'3". And you got to get the running game going as well, because that helps with play action and things of that nature. But the Bengals definitely deserve to win, man. They were more efficient on offense and just more poised, man, in getting the job done. And we still got stops on defense. It's just the offense couldn't capitalize. If you create the turnovers on defense, the offense is their job to score. It's only so much they can do. Plus, we got our tail whooped on time of possession. So, and I rock with Joe Burrows. Even though I'm a Steelers fan, man, I respect greatness. Joe Burrows is like that, man. Burrows, you know what I'm saying? It's like that. So, yeah, man, that's my reaction, man, to this game, man. Unfortunate loss for Pittsburgh, and either we're gonna play the Chargers or the Texans, and I will hope we get the Texans. I believe we could beat them in the first game of the playoffs, but we're not going past, the first round, if that. If you made it this far to the video, I want to say thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the God Level Genius YouTube channel. Hit the like button, share this video, hit the notification bell. I am James Vergado, and as always, be God Level. The genius is in you. God Level Genius.